Good morning.
Good morning and welcome to Ape Canyon.
We are back and this is Volcano 1 of 4 in the next 4 weeks. We are calling this the Sweaty Hiking Volcano Series. Something like
Let's go.
Yeah, we got a 10 or 11 mile, 2,200 feet elevation.
You know, our first hike in months.
Yeah.
And go big or go home, I guess.
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Volcanoes.
Let's do this.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Up the Lewitt Trail, 5 miles. Let's go.
Go. We are on the southeast side of Mt St Helens, right?
Yep.
And this hike we did 5 years ago, almost to the day. It was like July 7th, 2018 or something like that.
Crazy.
So last time we had Logan with us. He was just a little guy, did so good on this hike.
Just turned 12. How was the hike, Logan? Oh, he says, ew.
I say.
Yes. It was awesome.
There's some beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful scenes at the top. So
we'll share some interesting history too on this, why we like it.
Why we love it up here, and all right. Update time.
We're a sweaty mess.
It is muggy and there is zero wind.
Doing good for our first hike in
I don't
3
know,
months,
3
whatever,
months.
since Sedona. So
And
do the math.
It really, like usually the bugs are really bad and
It's not that bad,
it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
We were at 2.5 miles, halfway, 900 feet, like an hour and 26 minutes. So
Yeah.
not
pretty
bad.
good.
Not bad for our 40-year-old asses.
Nope.
Let's go.
I'm proud of us. Good hike for our first hike in 3 months.
Yeah.
So gorgeous.
Oh, we're not at the end yet. We're at 4.5 miles and 2 hours 47 minutes.
1,558 feet.
Pretty.
Oh, so gorgeous. All right, let's go walk a little further and we'll give you a little history lesson about Ape Canyon. All right, so Ape Canyon is kind of famous. It's been on Expedition X with Josh Gates and
numerous books.
His crew. There's books written about it because back in July of 1924, there was a group of miners who had a cabin up here. The cabin no longer exists, it's gone, but they have found some remnants of it with nails and things like that. But a group of miners were up here and they claimed that they were attacked by a gang of wild ape men. So it was run in like Oregon and Washington newspapers. And according to all 5 miners that survived the incident, they seem convinced that these were pretty much what we call Sasquatch today. They were asleep when the attack started. Seemingly out of nowhere, the cabin they had built began being hit by huge stones that were being thrown by mountain devils, as they call them, on all sides. The men began to shoot at the monsters and the attacks would cease, only to start back up again minutes later. At one point, one of the supposed Sasquatch reached into the cabin through a hole in the construction and took hold of an axe, but he couldn't pull it out of the building. The siege continued, they said, until daybreak, when the men finally inched their way out of the cabin. One of the men, Fred Beck, saw a Bigfoot standing in the distance at the edge of what is now Ape Canyon. Beck fired on the creature, supposedly watching it tumble into the gorge. And the landscape that we're showing you today is much different because of the eruption of Mt St Helens that happened in 1980. So the landscape obviously looks completely different than it did in 1924. But this is where they think, kind of down in that gully down there, is where the cabin was and where these men were attacked by Sasquatch. It's a pretty neat story.
Oh yeah. Hello. Yeah, it's still sketch. 5 years later, it's still sketchy here. Here we go. Alright, this is at the bottom of the canyon. Anybody know what it is? Alright, update. Past Ape Canyon and slowly making our way up to the top of this ridge, which leads to the Plains of Abraham, which is so beautiful. We've never been there, and let's see if we can get there. You know, it's us, so you know, push ourselves just a little bit further. So we'll see. Oh, there's your waterfall for the video. There he is.
Oh my god. He's perched up on the ledge.
Mountain goat.
He's so cute.
Lunchtime. What an amazing hike. And to get up on this side up here, the Plains of Abraham are just amazing. It's all flat that way. And see the other side of the mountain that we haven't seen before. This makes my day. Week, month, year.
All right, we are done with some munchins, and it is time to turn this bus around and go back down the mountain.
Yep, we are at 5.6 miles and
1,800 feet in elevation gain.
Yep.
It's been a
Amazing.
good track.
And do that snappy thing where we just beam to the bottom.
Morph ourselves down to the bottom. All
Yeah.
right, ready? 1,
There we go.
2.
There you go.
Much better.
Made it. Oh my god.
And done.
And we're toast.
Yeah.
Toast.
I think we overdid it again.
That's what we do. We recorded like 11 miles, 2,200 feet, something like that.
Yep.
Oh, amazing though.
It was beautiful. But hot, and man, those bugs came out in the afternoon. Woo!
Yeah. Watch out for those flies. They are all over you, so you gotta dress even when it's hot.
Yeah. But
so.
that is it for this adventure, this amazing hike at Ape Canyon. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, thumbs up and like. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell your friends about us.
Yeah, and we got 3 more volcanoes coming after this.
Yeah.
And then Alaska, and then Overland Expo, Mountain West, and then it just keeps going. It just keeps going.
It's like the Energizer Bunny.
Boom.
All right, well, thank you for joining us on this edition of our PNW Adventures, and we'll see you on the next video.
Peace out.
Deuces.
Bye.
Bye.
You got one job to do today. You have one job.
Go up and down.
Just go up.
Just go up.
And then come back down.
Oh, I was gonna say, what about the down?
Go up and then go back down.
All right, legs, did you hear that?
1 foot in front of the other. It'll be all right.
All right.
We'll go home and have some beers.
Beers.
Oh, man.
Ooh, take it off.
And you know what time it is?
It's cocktail time.
It's Jack's. What?